Number 33, their barefoot kicker, is not into the game right now. Cody Telslow, it still amazes me that he kicks without a shoe. You know something?
What's that?
After I saw that, I want to know what I was thinking.
What?
What does he do with that other shoe?
I don't know.
Does he just have a closet full of mismatched shoes now?
I really don't know.
He's a right-footed kicker. He has like 21 right-footed shoes in his closet back home, I bet. Or I'm just dumb and we'll go back to the game.
There could be a Dateline investigative report coming up sometime in the near future.
Must be a slow news day if they have nothing better to do than discover barefoot kickers in the Iowa Conference.
That's probably a fair assumption.
All right, 2:07 left on the game clock. 21-21. It's going to be a punt. Jeff Brennan's going to catch it about the 20-yard line, going to return it. It's out past the 30, up to about the 35, 36-yard line.
Minute 59 left on the clock for Rob Klinkenfuss and this Beaver football team. Let's see what they can do with it, Mark.
Let's see if we can put it at least into field goal position right now. The only 2 field goals Carlos has missed this year was a 42-yarder and a 48-yarder. And he left those about a yard short. So if you get anything around a 40-yard field goal, Coach Hadchek will not be afraid to let Carlos attempt to kick it. We have Klinkenfuss under center, I formation. Zach Mathers checking back into the game. We got Mathers with the ball, cuts back. Nothing going, pick up a maybe 1. Important thing to know right now, the clock keeps on going right now, Matt.
That's kind of the key factor here, that the clock is actually Wartburg's 12th defender, if you want to look at it that way. The more time that they run off the clock, the less chance the Beavers have of scoring at this point.
From a coaching standpoint, you also don't want to give the Wartburg offense chance to get back on the field with time on the clock either. Zach Mathers with a nice cutback, pickup of about 4, maybe 5. It's going to be about 3rd down and 4 with a minute 20, or just under a minute to go when the play gets snapped.
Building on that last comment of yours, Mark, it looks like Coach Hadachek is trying to keep the ball on the ground and just round this clock out until halftime right now. If they get into field goal range, fine and dandy it looks like, but I don't think he's trying to score here. He's just trying to get into the halftime with a tie under his belt.
I still can't believe, I'm sorry we had to interrupt that last instant replay with a nice play by Mike Petticord because of a long snap. Kyle Colbert finds an opening right down the middle of the field. Nice play by Rob Klinkenfuss finding an open man. It's going to be a first down. First down and 10, about the ball on the 43-yard line it looks like.
And remember in college football, the clock stops the first down, so if you get his first down, it's just the same as an incomplete pass, except better, because you get the first down.
The clock stops until the play is set and go. Klinkenfuss back to pass again. We got Klinkenfuss throwing it wide, throwing it out of bounds. Way overthrown. Kyle Corbett, that's all right. He overthrew the defender by 10 yards too. If he was throwing it to the wide ref on that side, it would have been a good play.
It would have been a perfect pass.
35 seconds left to go. I say if you get about another 10, 15 yards, we might see a field goal try here, Matt.
It's a very distinct possibility. 35 seconds left on your clock now.
Like I was saying, I'm sorry I had to interrupt the last instant replay with a nice defensive play by Mac Petticord when they snapped the ball over his head. I was kind of confused there. I probably sounded a little bit confused, but that's all right because I was. Klinkenfuss under center. Adam Bentz up the middle, pick up a 5, maybe 6. They're going to have to quick get up on the ball. Looks like they're trying to get into field goal position. 3rd down and 5 it looks like. 19 seconds left. Klinkenfuss in the shotgun. Klinkenfuss back to pass. Klinkenfuss fumble on the play. Just fall on it. That's going to be the final play of the half, it looks like. Clock is ticking out. It would have been nice if we could have got a chance at a field goal. But you know, Matt, the Beavers have to be happy right now that they're going into the halftime with a tied game.
They cannot be disappointed. They made up their 2 points in the extra points that they missed. So they're sitting at 21-21, 3 touchdowns each going into halftime.
That's a good point. We should probably thank the long snapper for Wartburg for snapping it a little high. remind me to do that after the game.
If they lose, Mark, I don't think you're going to want to go anywhere near the Wartburg team.
That's true. All right, Matt. We're going to have to take a quick break. Don't touch that dial. You're watching Beaver football here on Innovation Video. Upcoming next is halftime ceremonies.
Start when the clock hits 3. When there's no place after school for kids to be. Nothing to do but hanging on city streets. When mom and dad are working to make ends meet. Now it's time to beat the street.
With after-school programs, city kids aren't left alone and vulnerable. They keep on learning between 3 and 6, but these programs need your support. Join with the Urban League to keep them going. Call now, because it's
time to beat the street.
Math, a 4-letter word, right? Hey, you don't need that. Why design the world's newest chips? When you could be flipping the world's oldest burgers. Hey, wait a minute. This is math. Geometry, algebra. No pocket protectors here. But you're cruising without math. Yeah, right. Take a good look. That's math staring back at you. It's not a problem, man. It's an answer. Call NACME. We'll tell you what you need to do.
Stadium. I'm Mark Hazelton along with my color, Matt Lacasse. Thanks for joining me today, Matt. It's a beautiful day. Let's go down to the halftime ceremonies with President Fred Moore dealing out the Parents of the Year.
Americans. Coach Lon's 1959 team posted an 8-1 record. Their final game of the year was played on a frozen field at Luther College. In the bitter cold, the Beavers defeated Luther 7-6. Coach Lon now resides in Modesto, California. Today, his players, fellow coaches, fans, and friends have come across the country for a reunion and chance to watch the Beavers play. Welcome. Now I'd like to direct your attention to the track near the 50-yard line, where we will have the presentation of the 1999 Family Weekend Parents of the Year. Welcome to Family Weekend at Buena Vista University, and thank you for sharing this special weekend with our university community. At this time, we are pleased to announce the 1999 Parents of the Year. This award recognizes a student's parents for the contributions they have made to their son or daughter's life. Students submitted a written essay to a panel of Buena Vista administrators for review. Each essay was written with such heartfelt emotion that it was very difficult to select only one. Yet, one nomination rose to the top because of the honesty and sincerity with which it was written. We are proud to announce the 1999 Parents of the Year, Vern and Kathy Stastigal. Vern and Kathy join us today from Mount Vernon, Iowa. Their daughter, Danielle, is a senior biology and chemistry double major. At this time, Danielle will pen a corsage on her mother. I would like to share a portion of Danielle's nomination essay. She wrote, "My parents are more than great parents. They are great people. Kathy and Vern have shown by example how to be a remarkable student, daughter, friend, role model, and citizen. I attribute all of my successes to them, for they have provided a solid background that has prepared me for college and the real world. I go into each new day knowing that my parents are right behind me and will support every choice I make. They are there to help pick me up on a bad day or listen to me gloat about a wonderful day. My parents don't need an award to know how much I love appreciate, and respect them. But the thought of seeing the enormous smile on their face as the BVU Parents of the Year is so overwhelming that it gives me chills every time I think about it. My parents truly are the wind beneath my wings. It is with gratitude and support to Danielle and the university that we are happy to present these gifts to Vern and Kathy Staskell. Please join us for Family Weekend for fifth quarter on the Siebens Forum lawn immediately following the game. Enjoy hors d'oeuvres, refreshments, and time to relax with your family and the BVU community. Later this evening, we will be hosting a Concito night with great prizes in the Dow's Conference Center in the Forum. Tomorrow, there will be a student-led ecumenical worship service in Shaler Memorial Chapel at 10 o'clock a.m., followed by brunch in the Crossroads Cafe. Enjoy a great Parents' Weekend at Buena Vista University. Also at this time, we would like to welcome and make a special welcome and thanks to all our guests who are here for the BVU Blue and Gold Student Visit Day. We're so glad you're here at Buena Vista University and hope to have you part of our BVU community next fall. Now at this time, the BVU drill team will perform for your halftime entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, the BVU drill team. Ladies and gentlemen, the BVU drill team.
BVU versus Wartburg football game with Innovation Sports, and I just got done talking to the Parents of the Year. And I asked them if they knew that they were up for the award, and they said no, they had no idea. They found out on Wednesday of this week that they had won it, and they said it was one of the biggest surprises that they had. So it's very great, and we had a great first half for you guys, and I'm sure the second half will be just as great. Back to you guys.
You want to or should I? All right, thank you, Mandy. Thanks for that word from the Buena Vista University's Parents of the Year. Right now, Matt, I think we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go to a commercial real quick, come back again with a bunch of stats from the first half from this exciting football game. 21-21, you're watching Innovation Video Sports.
One of the reasons lions roar is to warn threatening bachelor males from other prides to stay away from their young. Here, a lion cub gets a lesson in proper roaring from its father. Teaching this behavior is not just crucial to the pride, but also to the survival of the species. Just a reminder how important it is for fathers to spend time with their children.
Here's my nephew Scruff about to run into trouble again.
Hey, Bobo, where's your video game? In here. Well, look at this. Uh-oh. It's my dad's. You want to hold it? What'll I do?
You'll see, but that's not the only problem he has.
Hey, here's a shortcut. Not down there, Square. I don't think it's safe. Come on, the coast is clear. I'm not taking a chance, Lance. Oh, no. Well, hello, Dogface. Come to give us your sneakers.
Uh-oh, trouble again, Scruff. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
If you get my new comic activity book, More Adventures with Scruff, you'll find out what you can do about bullies, drugs, and guns.
Am I the hero again?
You'll see. And you'll see lots of games.
Cool.
For your free copy of my new comic activity book, write Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. And you'll be helping take a bite out of crime.
I want it.
All right, welcome back to Buena Vista University. As you see, a halftime score here at a lovely day is 21-21, tied against the Beavers and the Knights as we see a little Beaver out on the field. Let's see if we can toss to the highlights right now, Matt, and take a look at what went right for the Beavers and what we need to work on in the second half. Here's the opening highlights right now. As you see Matt Wheeler, the quarterback, number 16 for the Knights, under center. Nice play by number 90, Wade McEnroy, getting Molster in the backfield.
I believe that's the first play from scrimmage for the Wartburg Knights for the entire game.
Nice catch by nice pass breakup by number 7, Bart Smith. Sorry about that. Nice job breakup here. We see Klinkenfuss right now. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback yard. Pick up about 9 yards. Picking up the first down. Good job by Rob Klinkenfuss right there. See the offense back to it. You got to pitch out to Zach Mathers. A little flea flicker right now. See Mathers keeps on trucking down the sideline. Pickup of a nice about 30 yards right there on that play.
Almost broke it for a touchdown there on that one.
Klinkenfuss sets the offense one more time. Nice little 8-9 yard pickup by Zach Mathers, running the ball hard. Switching directions in the second quarter now. Klinkenfuss has a nice little fake. Picks up about 15 yards right here off a nice quarterback keeper around the your right side, Picks up the first down.
Mathers able to scurry up for almost a touchdown. Nice 8 or 9 yard run on that one.
That would set up Klinkenfuss's first option touchdown of the day. As you see Ben Smith hiding behind his offensive lineman, taking a nice shot there, but picking up about 9 yards right there. See Klinkenfuss running the option right here, trying to get to the 2-point conversion, but no, they say he didn't go in. They say he was out of bounds first. So you see number 63 trying to make a
heated statement, if you will.
Another nice play by Ben Smith, running up through the right tackle gap. It looked like it was a face mask penalty right on that flag, which helped give the Beavers some extra yards. This will be Klinkenfuss's touchdown pass, or excuse me, Ben Smith's touchdown run, excuse me. You see Klinkenfuss right now is here set and ready to go again. Finds Kyle Corbett down in the middle. That was bringing down the end of the half right there. That's a good look at the highlights from the first half, Matt. One that I would have liked to see in there, but that's all right. Must not have got a good shot on it. And it was that high snap by the Wartburg long snapper into the end zone to get the safety.
That's right. We got some halftime stats here for you. Score is obviously 21-21. First downs. BV actually has the edge on Wartburg there with 15 first downs as opposed to Wartburg's 11. We have passes. Klinkenfuss is 6 of 10 with no interceptions, and Mr. Wheeler is 8 of 17 with no interceptions. Klinkenfuss has 222. No, I'm sorry.
113 yards passing on the day right now. Boy, Wheeler just has 117. A lot of Klinkenfusses came on that last 46-yard pickup to set up that last touchdown for the Beavers. Okay, let's take a little bit more looks here at the stats. One key stat that I'm seeing right now is time of possession. BV has about a 3.5-minute lead. They've had the ball 16 minutes, 45 seconds so far. And Wartburg only has the ball 13 minutes, 15 seconds, excuse me. So that's a good job. A lot could happen in that 3 minutes if Wartburg would have had the ball, Matt.
This is very true.
All right, let's take a look at the penalties. Buena Vista has had 3 penalties for 34 yards. Well, it says here Wartburg has 1 penalty for 15.
Which is a very costly penalty because it helped kind of spur on a stalling Beaver drive.
All right, let's take a look at the leading rushers right now for the Beavers. We have Ben Smith with 62 yards on the ground so far. So yeah, he's on his way to a 100-yard game if he can keep that up throughout the second half. Rob Klinkenfuss, the quarterback, has 30 yards, excuse me, out of 6 carries, so that's good. Zach Mathers has 23 yards, while Adam Bentz has 1 carry for 5. That's a good job running the ball by the Beavers right now. Receiving right now, Jay Heathcote's really been spread out. Jay Heathcote with 1 catch for 45 yards. Zach Mathers also has 1 for 30 yards. Kyle Colbert has 1 for 14. Josh Wigg, the only one with 2 catches, has 9 yards receiving. The one big thing about that is on one of his receptions right there, he fumbled, and which gave the Wartburg Knights the ball on the 19-yard line, which gave him one of their scores.
This is very true.
But right now, since the score is 21-21, it's just like playing one half of football at 0-0. The game is anybody's right now. And I believe the BV is going to start off with the ball.
That's right.
So,
since Wartburg received first time out, BV gets to receive the second time.
1 minute and a half left before the opening kickoff, or before the kickoff of the second half. Was the opening kickoff, we'd just be starting. The score would be 0-0, not 21-21.
That's
Is that correct?
That would be, yeah, that'd be a fair assessment, I would say.
All right, let's take a look at Wartburg College rushing right now. We've got Josh Black. No, Tyler Moster has 77 yards right now. He is the main rusher right now. He's about the only one they're using. And the big stats they have right now in the receiving is a 65 yards by Ryan Roush. He only has 3 catches. The long play was 37 yards. He has 2 of their touchdowns right now, 1 in the corner of the end zone and 1 that long 37-yard catch. So it's going to be an action-packed second half starting off, Matt.
Looking forward to an exciting second half. It's anything like the first half. Tell you what, I'm really looking forward to it, especially the last 5 minutes of it.
What do you think the keys are right now for the Beavers?
I think the Beavers need to keep on doing what they're doing and make their extra points. That you can't count on a safety every single time you're missing your extra points. So you really need to make those extra points. Just keep doing what they're doing. Maybe the defense step it up a notch and get a Wartburg stop here and get the Beavers up by a touchdown instead of having to play catch-up all the time.
This would be a huge win for the Beaver football team right now. It would really help them stake the powerhouse title in the Iowa Conference right now. The top 4 teams are really close in talent-wise. So it's really going to be interesting throughout the year to find out how the Iowa Conference is going to shape up. Number 33, Cody Telslow back in to kick off for the Wartburg Knights here to start off the second half.
Cody with his bare foot.
I wonder if he walks around all day like that.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to interview him after the game.
That's a good point. We might have to find out about that. Telslow set to kick. We got Josh Wigg and Ben Smith back deep about the 5-yard line for the Beavers. He's kicking with the wind right now. Kicks the ball about to the 8-9 yard line, picked up by Josh Wigg. Ready for his blockers. Makes it out to about the 24, maybe 25 yard line. Another decent return by Josh Wigg.
Nice job by Josh Wigg. Kind of hesitated there at first. I think he was trying to see how Wartburg was going to play him, and then he decided to take off and got a nice little gain out of it.
Klinkenfuss coming from the sidelines as we see Adam Egling running back onto the field. Looks like they're going to go in the 2 tight end set for the Beavers right now. They seem to be liking that set a little bit more today than we've seen in the past.
Strategic move here by Joe Hadachek, electing to throw into the wind for the third quarter. So come fourth quarter time, Rob Klinkenfuss will have the ball or have the wind at his back.
Zach Mathers with a little pitch out to the right, pickup of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. Excuse me, maybe 1. My eyes are not with me right now, Matt.
Mark forgot to put in his contacts this morning, everyone.
Second down and 8. Let's see if the Beavers can keep the ball moving, keep the momentum that they've had at the end of the first half. Let's carry this into the second half right now. A score right now on the opening drive of the second half could be a big asset to the Beavers.
Very much so. This is a needed score here, I would say.
Klinkenfuss with a little play action right now. Chooses to run the ball. Fakes out a guy. Picks up maybe 2, 3 on the play. It's going to bring about 3rd down and 5.
Nice job by Klinkenfuss realizing that his receivers are covered downfield and that he's not going to force it. You know, he doesn't want the interception. So he just tucks it under his arm and gets upfield as much as he can.
That was good defensive coverage by the Knights, as you were saying. A good choice by Klinkenfuss. Ben Smith in the backfield, along with Zach Mathers. They're going out of the shotgun right now. Kyle Colbert is wide to the bottom of your screen to your right. And Josh Wigg and tight ends Darren Graber is split to your left. Klinkenfuss back in the shotgun. Klinkenfuss tried that little quarterback draw one more time. Nothing going. Pickup of maybe 1 is going to bring in the punt unit right now. So Wade McEnroy is going to try and boot the ball for the Beavers.
Down the field, quite a ways.
On the field. That would be good.
Hopefully pinning the Wartburg Knights inside their own 1. That probably won't happen.
That would be about a 70-yard punt, Matt. I would love to see it.
But somehow I doubt it's going to happen.
Not kicking into the wind. High snap by by Kurt Bausted, but Wade McEnroy gets it off. Takes a Wartburg bounce. Ball's going to be down to about the 42, 43-yard line. A good job by Wade McEnroy just keeping a handle on that ball and getting it off.
Very nice job by Wade McEnroy. Just, getting the ball off and not a bad punt, kicking into the wind and having to hurry. Not a bad punt at all.
Beaver defense seeing their first action in the second half right now. Let's see what adjustments they try to make at halftime. Matt Wheeler into the game right now, still at quarterback for the Wartburg Knights. Ryan Roush in motion. First play of the game, passing it. Looks like it's going to be a catch. It's a nice catch by number 22 for the Wartburg Knights.
23, Mark. That'd be number 23.
23, excuse me. Thanks for correcting me again, Matt.
Hey, that's no problem.
It's Tim Flynn, the split in. It was nice. He was falling down, and it was a nice catch.
I think he was pretty much laying on his back when he caught it.
First down and 10, ball on the 27. Wartburg Knights are still thinking about flinging the ball around. Matt Withers getting everything set, ready to go. Another quick hitch pass, another screen by Ryan Roush. Pickup of maybe 3, maybe 4. It's going to be second down and 6.
That's a play that you've been seeing a lot of this year in pro and college football. Just a short little hitch patch out to the left or right flank and run the ball up the field with your running back. The Bears used it very effectively last week with Caden McNown. Got him some passes in there. Was able to get some experience in there. Anyway, back to the game at hand here.
Second down and 6 now. Matt Wheeler under center. It's going to be a running play to Tyler Moister. Nothing going there. Pickup of maybe 1 by a whole school of Beavers. Looks like Jeff Brennan, Wade McEnroy is there, along with number 1, Brian Davis.
Nice stop by Wade McEnroy, able to wrap up Tyler Molster.
It's third down and 5 now, ball on the 22-yard line. I'm afraid we might see another quick hitch pass here from Matt Wheeler. Either that or another fade pattern, which he used kind of effectively in the first half. Ryan Roush in motion over to the left side.
There's a hitch pass.
It's going to be very close to the first down. That is such a quick play. If Andy Hodges was about 10 yards off of him and the ball is there before he has a chance to know it's going to be a quick, short pass like that. It's going to be an official's timeout for measurement.
And if they didn't get it, it's going to be
fourth down and short.
Fourth down in inches.
We're just waiting for the call right here. I'm trying to look over there. It's going to be fourth down in inches, about 3 or 4 chain links, it looked like.
Now the question becomes, do you want to go for the first down here, or do you
looks like they're bringing on. They're bringing in their big fullback, so I think they're going to go for it right now, Matt. This could be a big stop for the Beaver defense right now. (21-21) action in the third quarter here at J. Leslie Rollins Stadium, home of Bradford Field. You can find that at Buena Vista University. Fourth down and inches right here. Big play for both teams right now. Ryan Roush. Moister goes up over the pile and picks up the first down.
Probably not a play the Beavers were looking for. That's more of a goal line play rather than a first down play. But
however, it was still effective. And let's take a look when Moister sailed over the pile. See the Beavers coming in low right now, and they probably could have got him if he wouldn't have dove over him. So it's a good play call by the Knight offense. Picked up the first down. Moister, the lone setback. Wheeler back to pass. Makes a complete pass out to number 23, Tim Flynn again. Picked up another first down.
It's going to be a first down inside the 2-yard line, it looks like, Mark.
Let's see if the Beaver defense can hold tight here and force them to kick a field goal right now instead of letting them punch it in. It's first and goal from the 2. This drive for the Knights started about on their 42, 43-yard line. Nice play by the Beaver defense right now, letting Moister not go anywhere. It's going to be second down and goal.
BV really keying in on that run up the gut right now, Mark, because that's the most efficient play when you get down this close to the goal line.
That was a great stop by number 95, Mike Petticord, and number 9, Kurt Bausted. Let's see if the Beavers can get another nice stop right here. We have Brad Pullman, Sean Foyt stacked in the middle right now for the Beaver defense. I formation, 2 tight ends right now. That was a nice little fake there by Wheeler. They had Moisture going up over the top like he did to pick up the first down. And their big tight end, number 99. That's Paul Seeberger, picked up the touchdown. He was all alone.
Nobody around him. The only people by him were...
Well, there's nobody by him.
A couple BV defenders that were about 10 yards away.
So that makes the score 27-21 right now as Telslow tries to tack on the PAT right now. Low snap, ball's up and good. It's a good job by Ryan Roush getting the ball from the ground, putting it up so Telslow could get it through the uprights.
So after the first cycle of series here, it's kind of a momentum builder for Wartburg, able to stop the Beavers on their first drive of the half, and then their offense comes right back and scores a touchdown on us.
All right, let's take a quick recap of that drive. It lasted 3 minutes, 8 seconds. 43 yards was the distance covered. 40 of it was by passing by Wheeler, and 3 yards of it rushing by Moisture. I'm getting their players confused right now, man.
That's okay, Mark.
Telslow back to kick off. We got Josh Wigg and Ben Smith back deep for the Beavers. It's going to be interesting to see if the Beavers can adjust like they did in the first half and come down and answer this touchdown.
Very much so, Mark.
Telslow set to kick. Kick is off. Josh Wigg about the 3-yard line. Josh Wigg up the middle, about the 25-yard line. We got a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be an illegal block in the back again by the Beavers. We got a holding penalty calling on the Beavers on the kickoff.
That's something you don't want to happen. You know, Josh Wigg had a real nice run there, gets him out to the 25-yard line. Now you get it called back just because of a silly little holding call.
Little mental errors will kill a football team right now. First down and 10, ball on the 15-yard line now. Let's see if the Beavers can get the ball moving in the right direction. Klinkenfuss, really an experienced quarterback right now. Came in his freshman year, started half the season for the Beavers. His sophomore year, came in, got injured quite a bit. And Kyle Colbert, number 16, our receiver right now, is his backup then and got a lot of action at quarterback. And last year, Rob Klinkenfuss took the team to a 7-3 record. As you see, Ben Smith pushing forward for maybe 1-2 yards at tops. It's really been interesting. They have 2 very good quarterbacks right now for the Beavers, both seniors. Rob Klinkenfuss, like I was talking about, and number 17, Johnny Ivanovich. Both are very talented, but it looks like Klinkenfuss has took the starting role because both of them have shared time the past 2 weeks. Klinkenfuss back to pass. We got an interception by number 6. We got a flag on the play. We got another flag on the play. I'm going to wait and try to explain this one a little bit later after we figure out what the 2 flags are, Matt.
Well, yes, that's a very confusing play. We'll wait and see what happens here.
Maybe an ill-advised pass by Klinkenfuss. And let's take a look at that replay right now to see if we can find out what these 2 flags are. We have Klinkenfuss dropping back. Nice little play action right there. Really overthrown.
Might be a face mask there.
Looks like there's one face mask there when Kyle Colbert was trying to tackle him. You know, it looked like it could have been a block in the back right now for the Wartburg Knights. We'll see what's going to happen right now. As you see the referees talking it over, find out what's going on. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a big part of the game right now. If the Beaver defense can step up and stop the Wartburg offense from punching it in again, we might still be in this game. Okay, I think we have a decision made by the refs. We got face mask on the Beavers right now. We got an illegal block in the back by the Wartburg Knights right now. So offsetting penalties. My guess would the Knights would have the ball right there on the 40-yard line.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, well, right now let's go down to the field with our field reporter, Mandy Meyer. Let's see what she has for us.
We've got a great second half going for you guys. BV staying right in there with everybody. And story on the sidelines is now it's a defensive game, no longer an offensive game. So it looks like our defense needs to step it up a bit. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mandy. That's words from the sidelines. Let's see what's. It looks like there's some more discussion going on out here on the field, Matt. What do you make of this?
I quite frankly, Mark, I really don't know what to make of it.
All right, we have the head ref in the white hat talking over to one of the Wartburg coaches, finding out what's going on.
I guess to make of it, I guess.
Hadacek looks like he's wondering what's going on, too. 9 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wartburg is on top by the score of 28-21. Let's see if we can get something figured out right here and get this action going back.
That's right, because we're running out of things to fill this time with.
Couldn't tell, could you, man? All right, we're going to mark something off right here. It's in favor of the Beavers, though. We're going to go back to about the 46-yard line. That's good to know. Face mask against BV is declined.
Against Wartburg is accepted 10-yard penalty. First and 10, 46-yard line is where Wartburg takes over after the interception.
I'm wondering why the Wartburg Knights would decline that face mask call.
I really don't know.
That's kind of interesting, but that gives them back the ball. Matt Wheeler again at quarterback. Found their big tight end, Justin Seeberger, off a nice fake earlier on in the quarter to score their last touchdown. And number 30,
Justin Beatty again.
Beatty on the carry.
Picks up about 4, maybe 5.
Tackle made by a number of Beavers, including 42 Endelman.
Kevin Endelman, the last one to get up from the pile.
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. Second and 4.
Ball on the 48-yard line. Beavers set and ready to go on defense now. Wheeler set for the Wartburg Knights. Got a nice pass out there. Nice tackle by Bart Smith, excuse me. Good job by wrapping up on number 23, Tim Flynn, before he had a chance to get out and running.
There's some yellow laundry out there in the field, meaning we got another penalty here. Let's see what it is. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer by the Beavers. Let's see the replay and find out if we can see it. The only thing I can figure out is hitting him up in the head, Matt.
I was just going to say, Kevin Endelman
It didn't look like he hit him late at all. It looked like he hit him up towards the head area, which is always a concern.
Definitely.
And that's why they wear helmets and have rules for this. But that's a tough break for the Beavers. It's a nice stop by Bart Smith. So it's going to be first down and 10.
Whenever you go after that quarterback and you hit him above the neck area, that's going to be, no matter if your hit's not late or whatever, it's probably a pretty good chance you're going to get a flag thrown at you.
So that moves the ball down to the 32-yard line. Let's see if the Beavers can step up big now. Beatty, the one back in the backfield. Nice play by number 42, Kevin Endelman, to bring down Matt Wheeler. Kind of some redemption right there because that personal foul, roughing the passer, was called by Kevin Endelman right before that. Let's take a look at that play. A little redemption by Kevin.
Notice he goes for the ankles here, not the neck area.
He goes through the tackle and guard right there for the Knights, and he was on a mission right there, Matt.
Yes, he was probably a little bit upset with that last call, and so he decided to take some vengeance out on the Wartburg Knights.
Loss at 10 on the play, second down and 20, excuse me. Wheeler back to pass again. Incomplete pass, ball thrown a little short. Looks like the Beavers are trying to step it up a notch in their offensive line because there's a couple of them in the backfield again. Matt Wheeler kind of had to step up in the pocket a little bit in order to get that ball off. So let's see if the defense can keep this up.
Third and 20, crucial down here, Mark, in my opinion.
It would be nice if we could hold them back and force them to punt the ball. Beatty the only one, and we have Bart Smith out on Ryan Roush with a little screen pass here, coming towards the middle. Not enough. Wes Jungie with a whole other host of Beaver defenders down to make the wrap up. Brings the ball to about the 34-yard line. Still 12 yards short of the first down.
Nice work by the Beaver defense, swarming to the ball once they recognized where it was going. They tried that little hitch pass again, did Wartburg, and just didn't work out for him this time around.
Looks like the Knights are going to punt the ball away. We've got Jeff Brennan and Josh Espinoza, just a freshman, back deep. They're about the 10-yard line. I have a feeling if it's over their heads, the ball is basically straight up in the air. That was about a 9-yard punt, Matt.
And it did roll down to about the 10, but that's because a Wartburg player hit it up at about the 25.
So nice break for the Beavers right there. Let's see if the offense can get the ball moving right now. We got an official's timeout. First down. So let's see if the Beavers can get the ball going and get some momentum back on our side of the field.
That's got to be a confidence builder for your offense. You know, the defense has got it going now here in the second half, and it's kind of a call to arms for the offense.
I formation, Zach Mathers, the halfback behind fullback Adam Bentz. Got a little counterplay they like to run. Zach Mathers trying to zigzag his way through the line. Maybe a loss of one. We got Ben Smith checking into the game right now for the Beavers. Excuse me, it's Wes Bohonic running onto the field. We'll see if the Beavers can get the ball going now. Klinkenfuss under center. We got a pass now. Nice catch by Wes Bohonic. About up to the near 30-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup. It's nice concentration and a nice bullet pass by Rob Klinkenfuss.
Nice job by Wes. Able to catch that ball, just looked it right into his arms. Knew he had the defender draped over him, just caught it. Wasn't able to do anything with it, so just...
We got a Beaver down on the field up towards the right, top left side of your screen right there. I can't see the number really who it is, But that's got to be a certain concern for the coaches right now. Looks like quarterback Rob Klinkefus is concerned with one of his teammates and running over to find out what's going on.
Looks like number 63.
That's their offensive guard, Eric Lance, down on the field. Looks like he's shaking it off. Let's take a look at the replay. Klinkefus drop back to pass right now. Bullet right down to the middle, only place where West Bahana could catch it. There's a good sign right there. Eric Lance jogged off the field with his own power. As you see him coming off right now, maybe just a stinger or something in his shoulder. That's what it looks like.
That's something I'd like to see as a football player coming up off the field under their own power, and nice brisk walk back to get checked out.
That brings in his backup right now. Just for a second, let me look at, it's Greg Johnson, number 53 for the Beavers, checking in at his offensive guard spot. Zach Mathers fumbles the ball. It's down on the ground. We're going to find out who has it. It looks like Wartburg picked it up, so a fumble by Zach Mathers. So that's not something you like to see if you're an offensive coach. They've had a nice pickup by an 8-yard pass from Klinkefus to Bahanic. And the next play, Zach Mathers fumbled the ball. Let's take a look at that replay right now. I don't know if Zach didn't watch the ball into his arms or what the deal was. He just didn't really have control over it. So that brings up 1st down and 10 for the Knights. We got Roush in motion right now. Beatty, we got a flag on the play. Beatty with a nice collision by number 61, Sean Foy, on the play. I would say it's holding by one of the Knight offensive linemen right now. Right now, let's take a look. Over the past third quarter, BV has had 3 possessions, 2 turnovers, and 1 punt. And right now, let's go down to our field reporter, Mandy Meyer, to find out what she has for us.
Okay, we got an injury report for you. Number 63, Eric Lance, reportedly popped out his left shoulder. He had surgery on this shoulder last year. They don't know if he'll be returning into the game. The trainers are taking a look at it right now. We'll keep you updated. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mandy, for your quick action down there. That's not a good sign when you hear your shoulder pop out, Matt.
I can't imagine that would feel very nice either.
It's 1st down and 18. The one change right now in the offensive holding call right now. It's called from the point of infraction, not the line of scrimmage. Good play by John Fick and Bart Smith on the defense, breaking up that pass. As I was saying, it's from the point of infraction instead of the line of scrimmage, Matt. So that's why it was 1st down and 18. Now 2nd and 18 instead of 1st down and 20.
I see. Thank you for explaining that, Mark.
Oh, you're
Football
welcome,
Wizard
Matt.
of Innovation Video.
Second down, 18, just under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Wartburg up by the score of 28-21. Beatty, the lone back in the backfield. Another quick pass. Ball's loose. Let's see. It's incomplete pass. They're saying no. The Beavers did not get to it. Must have went out of bounds. It was a nice play by the Beaver defense, getting over that quick pass really well.
Joe Hadacek looks really fired up down there on the sidelines right now.
He's pretty intense on the sidelines, I would admit that, Matt. Third down.
Beaver defense is extremely upset.
They're saying it could have been a catch, but no, they're saying they bobbled it. That's why it was not a fumble. So that's why it was an incomplete pass. Big play right now for the defense. Wheeler under center. Looks like we're going to have Bart Smith fell down. It looks like Ryan Roush is going to go in for the touchdown again. That's kind of bad luck right there. Bart Smith was on good coverage. And when Roush made his cut, Bart Smith cleats fell out from underneath of him, and that's what gave Roush the opening right there.
Nice job by Wartburg, able to exploit one small mishap, not even a mistake by BV, just the way the chips fall, as Mark would say, and 6 points results for the Wartburg Knights.
So that's going to make it 34-21 right now as Telso tries to tack on the PAT.
Welsh on to hold for Teslo's point after.
10 seconds left on the play clock. Roush to hold. Nice snap. Ball's up and good. Score now 35-21 in favor of the Knights. Beavers need to get something going here on offense right now, Matt.
This is very true. They've not had that productive of a third quarter here, Mark. So I would say that if they want to keep in this game right now, they need to get going here and at least produce a field goal out of this upcoming drive.
Let's see if we can get a nice return out of Josh Wigg or Ben Smith back deep. I'm afraid we might still see number 53, Greg Johnson, just a freshman, in for Eric Lance. Still on the sideline without his shoulder pads on. Trainer still checking him out. What are the Beavers going to have to do right now, in your opinion, Matt, to get the momentum back to our side of the field?
I think the Beavers need to start throwing the ball. They've been running an awful lot, it seems to me, and they need to make short passes that are going to get them a few yards at a time, and maybe not long passes downfield, but like I said, short passes that'll just build the confidence back, and maybe once they get the confidence back, they can start going down the field. But right now, they just need to make those short passes and move their way slowly up the field.
Turnovers is the key right now in the second half. BV has 2. That last drive was, 43 seconds, Matt?
Yes, 43 seconds.
It was an all-passing 30-yard drive by Matt Wheeler. Kickoff going back to Josh Wigg about the 4-yard line. Coming up the right side of your field out to the 20, maybe the 22, 23-yard line.
Got about 16, 17-yard return. Tackle made by number 48, Phillips, also assisted by 35, Nathan Clem. BV has the ball at about
now Kevin Endelman down on the field.
3-yard line, first down.
Looks like there's something with his knee. That's not a good sign. It's a hard-hitting game out there, though, Matt.
Oh, looks like a cramp.
Both teams.
As you can see there, they're working on his lower leg there, and that